Kim's regret-free anniversary. Now look at your calendar, or I'll tell you. It's exactly 1 year to the day that Kim Kardashian married Kris Humphries in what was really one of the most lavish weddings ever seen on television. Let's reminisce, shall we?
Kris, I love you.
And take you to be my wedded husband.
And take you to be my wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
I think the part that was cut off there was till death do us part, or 72 days, whichever comes first. Now, they broke up after less than 3 months, and now Kim and Kris seem to be headed towards a pretty messy divorce trial. But we say, you know what? Despite the breakup and the apparent divorce drama, Kim should celebrate today's anniversary anyway. So tonight we are counting down the top 5 reasons Kim should not regret her marriage to Kris. Let's kick off our countdown with number 5. You were a basketball wife. Yes, even though Kim was just married to Kris for 72 days, she was married to an NBA star, which means Kim is now eligible to be on yet another reality show, Basketball Wives. Huh? What do you think? With me in New York, former Real Housewives of New York City star Jill Zarin. Jill has a fantastic line of shapewear. It's called Squeeze Couture. She will be debuting her new fall collection on HSN this Wednesday and tells me she will kill herself if it doesn't do well. So please buy some.
I did.
Joining me from Hollywood, actor, comedian Bill Bellamy. Bill's very funny Showtime special, Crazy, Sexy, Dirty, is out now on DVD, and that hat will be available soon on HSN. Well, Basketball Wives really could be another good gig for Kim Kardashian, if you ask me. So when the Kim Kardashians show goes off the air, you know, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I think she can make a pretty easy transition into that reality show, although she might need to toughen up just a little bit, and watch this, you'll understand what I mean.
I'm certainly not going to let you sleeping with him mean something to me. That wasn't the issue.
You're missing the point of what the I'm saying. What the I'm saying. You are a non-mother factor, bitch. Okay, you.
Yeah. Kim's going to need to spend just a little more time in the gym, if you ask me. Bill, let me start with you. You think Kim could hold her own with those basketball wives?
Me?
Yeah.
No. No way.
No way.
First of all, she is too nice. She's too nice, and she doesn't have enough quick hands. You got to have quick hands to be on that show.
You got to have quick hands to be able to lift a table, apparently. Jill, look, you had great success doing a reality show.
I did.
Do you think she should actually perhaps transition to another one, and maybe this one in particular?
Well, yes, I do think that her life is a reality show. So I would not be surprised. I'd actually see her going into something more like a 24-hour reality show where they have cameras 24 hours a day rolling, and you could pay to see her any time of the day. I mean, that's sort of what I think the direction
Like a
is of reality.
big sister kind of a thing.
What was that movie?
The Truman Show.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I...
The Kim Show.
Kim
Well,
show.
that is pretty much her life anyway, even if the cameras aren't rolling
It
for
is.
her reality
There's
show.
not enough time for her in the Basketball Wives. There's too many other wives. It has to be all about Kim.
Exactly. I think that's a very good point. All right, let's move on to number 4 right now in our countdown of reasons that Kim Kardashian should not regret marrying Kris. Hey, it was a great party. I mean, how many people can say they threw a wedding costing millions of dollars? And you know, those Kardashians do know how to throw a good party. I mean, they had nothing but the best food, all that top-shelf liquor, and they enjoyed it on a lovely and amazing estate in Montecito, California. Now, Bill, I'm thinking that Kim shouldn't have any regrets about that. Everybody loves a great party.
Of course not. First of all, let's look at it like this. Just add a party with cake. A party with cake and a bunch of gifts. Long as you don't have to give back the toaster, the blender, the gift card, the Macy's. I mean, come on, baby. Let's live it up.
Yeah, I think she does a pretty good job of living it up for sure. All right, let's move on, because next on our Kim regret-free anniversary countdown at number 3, let's talk about those wedding dresses. Kim wore not 1, not 2, but 3. Yes, 3 designer wedding dresses. Each was a Vera Wang creation, reportedly costing around $20,000 a piece. Let's watch that.
Wow.
Do you like my dress? It's a princess dress. Are you ready? I'm changing into my second gown for my first dance with Kris. No. You can't do that in this dress. Not in this. I just have one more change for the night, and I am eager to show off my old Hollywood sexy satin look. You like my new dress? Much more easy to walk in, right?
Yeah, 3 wedding dresses. I mean, look, that seems a bit much to me. What the heck do I know? Jill, I'll ask you. I'll get your perspective on this. I mean, is that a bride's dream come true? 3 Vera Wang dresses in one night?
Personally, I'd be stressed out beyond belief. I would actually have a heart attack.
You're always stressed out beyond belief.
A lot of anxiety. That gives me a lot of anxiety having 3 dresses to wear. But you know what? They did have a great party that night. I know people who were there. It was a great party.
All right, and 3 dresses for some people. You know.
What do you think she's doing tonight?
Right now?
Yeah, no. Tonight on her anniversary.
On the anniversary?
What do you really think?
I think she's watching Showbiz Tonight and realizing that she should be celebrating. And we're going to give her yet another reason right now with number 2. Fly it by me, Brett. This is number 2. It's why Kim shouldn't regret her marriage to Kris. Kim learned a lesson. Well, we think anyway. They do say life is a journey, and along the way you do make mistakes. And that is exactly what Kim says happened when she married Kris Humphries. Let us together now listen to Kim speaking with Oprah Winfrey about learning from her mistakes.
But I also think that just things happen the way they're supposed to bring you to where you're eventually supposed to be. When you're at a certain age, when you're old enough. I mean, I've obviously made plenty of mistakes in my lifetime, but I'm not the type to sit and beat myself up over it. If a real lesson was learned, I'm so okay with having experienced that.
That is so perfect. I could weep.
I mean, she almost made Oprah weep. You know, so that right there, I know, I think there's something to that. And I don't know, I am not going to be so cynical about that and think maybe she did evolve. Oprah seemed to love it and believe that Kim had learned her lesson. Bill, let me ask you, do you think that Kim really did learn a lesson, considering, in particular, how fast she jumped into another very public relationship, this time, of course, with Kanye West?
Well, I think that she might have learned that maybe not marry a guy immediately, or, you know, or maybe let's not make it the big wedding of the year thing. But more than importantly, I just think that she likes all the attention. You know, she's been getting attention for the last 5-6 years. Yeah. I think it's good for her. It feeds her brand. And now she's with Kanye, who's a huge star, and they're getting more and more. It's just like a machine that won't stop. I think the person that benefited the most was Kris Humphries, because before that, I didn't know who the hell he was.
Exactly. That brings us to the top spot on Kim's regret-free anniversary countdown. At number 1, think about all those gifts and all that money. Back with former housewives of New York City star Jill Zarin, Bill Bellamy, a comedian joining us from Hollywood tonight. And look, we know how much fun it is to open presents. I'm sure Kim had a great time popping those fabulous gifts open that she got from her wedding. We know she did end up making donations to charity since the marriage lasted only 72 days. And Jill, I'm going to start with you on this. I'm thinking she still made out like a bandit.
She did, and I'd like to know where those presents went. Did they go to charity, or is she using them all? I don't know.
Well, this was the subject of great debate. She did make a donation to represent the presents to charity, so people weren't slamming her so much for, you know, hanging on to them after 72 days of marriage.
I don't believe it. I mean, maybe. I don't even think it matters, but I'd like to know really where she is tonight.
Well, yes, we'll look into that as soon as we're done here, Jill. But think about the money, too. I mean, we watched the 2-part wedding special on E! It was Kim's big fairy tale wedding. The whole world saw it. Reports were out there that Kim and her family made as much as $18 million from the wedding and all the coverage deals. Now, Kim has denied any kind of a big payday, but knowing the Kardashians as well as we know them, they had to score on these nuptials. Bill, will you have any regrets about a failed marriage, my friend, if you made that much money from it?
You know what? That would be the happiest day of my life. You know, $18 extra million, a party, get out of it in 72 days. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't go for that?
Yeah. You know, life is what you make of it.
There were no babies. I mean, that was the blessing.
Yeah,
there were no babies.
No babies.
It was a big party. They got a lot of presents. They danced all night. They made some money. And a year later, she's happy and he's happy. He just signed a huge contract with the NBA.
Let's collectively wish the two of them a happy non-anniversary. Jill and Bill, I thank you both.